Hello, I'm Courtney. What's up and welcome to Book Talk. Today I'm going to be discussing Everything by Nicola Yoon. And this is her debut novel, and if you don't know what this book is about a girl named Madeline, and she has this disease which makes her allergic to like everything, so she has to like stay inside her house and she can never go outside, and she can't like eat food that like we eat, and she's just like allergic to everything, and it's crazy. Then one day this family moves next door, and there's this boy named Ollie who is a part of the family, and Madeline sees him through a window and she's just like, oh my gosh, this guy's like so hot, I'm in love. And you know, obviously they fall in love. Maybe we can't predict the future, but we can predict some things. For example, I am certainly going to fall in love with Ollie. It's almost certainly going to be a disaster. That pretty much sums up the book right there. So if you have not read this book yet and you do not want to be spoiled, I think you would read it. Like, oh, you don't need to read it, but like, if you're interested in reading it, I think you should. It was a very interesting read. It was a fun, quick, cute little read for me. And do not read this if you are depressed and sad, because this will make you even more depressed and sad. I read this because when I finished Magnus Chase, I wanted to read a contemporary to make me happy, and this book just made me even more sad now. And now I don't know what to read because I'm so sad. Like today, I tried reading Clockwork Angel, guys, but that didn't work out much. I read like 15 pages and then I like had to give up. But yeah, if you have not read this book yet and you do not want it to be spoiled, I will leave now because I am about to go into a spoilery discussion, so bye not spoilery people. Okay, did you guys leave? You guys should have left by now. You guys should have left because I don't want you to be spoiled. I warn you guys every time to leave if you don't want to be spoiled, so you should leave. So in Everything, we have our main character Madeline Witter, who is 18 years old. She turns 18 in the beginning of this book, and I liked her. She was good main character, but I've read so many contemporaries now that she just reminded me too much of other contemporary girls, especially The Fault in Our Stars, Hazel. Okay, I'm gonna be making a lot of comparisons to this book and to Tivios because they're so alike, and to be honest, I think I liked Tivios better because that one was more funny, and even though it has a depressing ending, this book, the ending is just crazy and insanity, while Tivios, even though it's sad, you like know in the end, like, it's all good. But Maddie, that's her nickname, I'm gonna call her Maddie throughout this whole review, I liked her. There were some points where I was kind of just like, you're so dumb, what are you doing? Because I found it so idiotic when she wanted to run away with Ollie and go to Hawaii, because I was just like, dude, you're going to die. You can't go outside. You're gonna die. And just, my gosh. And then she almost did die in Hawaii, and I was just like, see, what I tell you, you're gonna die. But Maddie, I liked reading her. One of the things I loved about this book, there was like some points where there would be a small little section and she would give a spoiler review for like a book or something, or a movie. I think it was just a book. And I loved that. That was so cool. Like, I love how she loves to read. I could really relate to that, how she rereads like The Little Prince all the time. That's like me with Percy Jackson. Like, I can pick up like the Mark of Athena or something and read like 200 pages in an hour because I love those books so much. But we're not talking about those books right now. And then we have Ollie, our other main character. Ollie, he's like Gus from Tivios, except more like gothic-like. I liked Ollie. I thought he was really cool and really nice. He had a really interesting background story, and him and Maddie together, the relationship was very interesting. The relationship really reminded me of Romeo and Juliet from Romeo and Juliet. I read that this past year in January or February in 8th grade, and Romeo and Juliet was okay. That was my first Shakespearean tragedy, and for a first one, it was pretty good for a first one, I guess. It's not the best, though. Like, I mean, you guys read Romeo and Juliet. That ending's horrible. But the thing I didn't like about the relationship, though, was how fast it went. Like, literally, Maddie saw Ollie and just, like, fell in love. And I was just like, you don't even know him. But, okay, she started liking him when she saw him. And then they started talking. So technically they did have some interaction. But then she, like, saw him and, like, they talked to each other, like, for the first time. And she was just like, whoa, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this dude. And I was just like, you barely even know him? I didn't like how their relationship progressed throughout the whole book. I think it just went too quick. And just, I really did not like that. And so, oh, then we have Maddie's mom. In the beginning, I liked her. You know, she is a little overprotective, and I was upset when Maddie would, like, cancel stuff because she was doing that all the time just to be with Ollie. And I was just like, dude, come on, you need to hang out with your mother. I mean, you're the only thing she's got left, and you're just ditching her to go talk to this guy you never see. But then the end, okay, I have to talk about this end later because I have a lot to say to it. But the mom, I don't really like her anymore, but I feel like I could like her again if there's another book to this. If there is a sequel to this book, I will read that sequel because I feel like in this book, by the end of it, there are still questions unanswered. Like, we could see people's relationships get better and, you know, grow higher and stuff. I don't know. And then we have Maddie's nurse, Carla. I loved her. She was so great and inspirational. It has such a huge impact on Maddie's life. And, man, I was so mad when she got fired. I was just like, why would you do this to me? I mean, Carla was doing this for Maddie to make her happy. I mean, all Maddie's ever wanted is to see another human. And her mom won't even, like, do that for her. And I just, oh my gosh, found that so annoying. But, okay, so let's just go really to the ending, like, to about, like, 200 pages, like, the last 100 pages, you know. Maddie wants to go to Hawaii. She runs away and goes to Bali. It's like, hey, I got plane tickets. Let's go to Hawaii because that's where her family went when she was like a baby before she got sick and everything. They go to Hawaii, you know, they're hanging out and they're like acting like a married couple and stuff. I guess that was cute. And then, you know, obviously this happens in every contemporary book. They have sex, and, you know, they have this nice moment, you know, they tell each other they love each other, and then they wake up and they're just like, you know what, let's hit it and make out. Just, oh my gosh, guys, it was so funny when they, like, wake up. It's like really late at night or something, and they're making out again, and Ollie's like stomach growls, and she's like, okay, I think we need something to eat. And he was just like, besides you, you're delicious. And I was just like, this is disgusting. Like, I always feel super awkward reading sex scenes in books because, you know, I'm 15, like, I've never been in a relationship before. Like, I'm just like an innocent little human just reading this being like, no. And then, okay, you know, then they go get dressed and stuff, blah blah blah, go eat dinner, blah, stuff happens, they go to the beach, and all of a sudden, you know, her heart just like stops and she's like dying. And I just knew it. I was just like, I knew you were gonna die. I mean, I didn't think she was gonna die, but I knew something had to happen to her in Hawaii because I was just like, dude, you're allergic to everything. How are you surviving this? And then she goes to the hospital stuff, and we got those emails from her mom that she was coming, so I was just like, okay, the mom's gonna come, be really mad that she's gonna take her back, and she's never gonna see Ollie again. The end. Technically, that is what happens for a good couple months, and then things started getting interesting when she gets that email from that doctor in Hawaii, and she's like, I believe you've never been sick at all. Here are your test results. It sounds like you've never been sick. And I'm just like, whoa, hey now, like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then, you know, she goes, talks to her mom, and her mom's just like, what? You know, this disease is like so rare, like they don't know what they're doing. That doctor's so inexperienced. And Maddie just immediately agrees. She's like, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking, you know, like, you know, I didn't think this was true. And I was just like, you're just going to move on like that and not even care. Like, what the heck? Like, if I were Maddie, I would continue searching. And then she talked to Carla about it, and obviously Carla's like, you know, I've suspected it before too. And then she goes in the middle of the night into her mom's office and is looking through her file, and she finds nothing about her disease. She just sees the 3 doctors they went to when she was a baby, and then there's nothing. And then, oh, the scene reads that, and her mom comes, and Maddie gets so mad. She's like, I've never been sick, and I can't believe this, that Maddie was never sick, and this whole time her own mother has lied to her about this. Like, what type of parent does that? If my mom did that to me, do you know how mad I would be? Like, I don't know if I could ever forgive my own mother for doing that if I were in her position. And technically Maddie doesn't even forgive her own mom, and it's because her mother never recovered from her dad and brother dying in the car accident. And I believe that I want a sequel because I believe that Maddie could forgive her mother, because her mom's just crazy. She needs to heal and recover and get better and go to a therapist and just find herself again, I guess. I don't know. Like, she needs help, and I believe her and Maddie can have a relationship again and be mother and daughter again, and I believe Maddie can. But now, by the end of this, I believe Maddie can't. Like, Maddie's still mad about it, and that's completely understandable, but I believe she can forgive her own mother for this. And then, oh my gosh, oh man, I was so upset. Maddie ignores Ollie, and then, but you know, now that she's not sick, she can go anywhere. So she goes to New York because Ollie and his family moved away, and they're now in New York. And she does that thing, which was really cool. It gives them directions, and they go meet in the bookstore. And he gives her her book. It's just like, found your book. And he marked all the things off and circled, I want that line. And I was just like, oh, this is so nice. I really liked the end. That was super nice. I really enjoyed it. That was just, oh, it was so cute. And, oh, man, I just, the last 100 pages of this book was pure insanity. Like, I just can't get over the fact that Maddie was never sick, and that she could have grown up and be a normal kid and go to elementary school and go to middle school and go to high school and go to prom and graduate and have a boyfriend and have best friends. But no, her mom was so devastated, she just didn't want to let her go and let her be outside in the real world because she thought that Maddie might die too. And just, that's being a protective parent. Don't get me wrong, but that's way too overprotective. Like, this sounds almost like Tangled or something, but just that ending was upsetting. That made me really mad. But then the end with Ollie and Maddie was really nice. So those are my overall thoughts and feels on Everything by Nicola Yoon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this book talk, and please share your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you overall think on this book? Did you like it? Did you not? What was your favorite scene? Who was your favorite character? I gave this book an 87% on Goodreads, and I gave it 3 stars, but it's more like a 3.5, and just share all your thoughts and feels in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more book reviews, you can click the subscribe button down below. I'm Courtney, and I will see you all next time with a new video up soon, so I will see you then, so